lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad to have you here joining me on this clean with me. Today in this video we'll be doing a very satisfying deep cleaning of my kids' bathroom, and then we'll head over to clean the master bath in our room. However, as you can see, I'm doing a quick rundown for you guys on showing you the real life mess in my messy home. Showing all that can occur and all that has to be done, and that you're not alone with what you clean. Us as stay-at-home moms can all experience a mess like this on a daily basis, or a mess like this in need of a deep clean. Oh, and don't mind the shorts that you just saw in the sink as they're soaking in some nice hot soapy water due to Alyssa accidentally sitting down in some goat poop. I kid you not, you guys. She sat right in it. I'll talk more about that later. So as I said, browsing this entire bathroom to show you the little details that we have to take care of and give a real thorough clean because it's such an eyesore. The toilet bowl was a perfect example of what I'll be working with, along with other hidden areas in this bathroom that we don't bother to get to until it makes itself aware or hinders you when you're cleaning other things. However, now that I've shown you guys all that has to be done and all that we'll be working with, I hope you're ready to tackle this mess with me. So if you are, let's get started. Alright, we're definitely going to start off with the toilet bowl using this Lime Away product that I tell y'all about. I've mentioned to you guys before that it works great. However, it's chemical based and it has a strong odor, but it works. I'm only going to use it this one last time though in this clean because I know it will break down that hard water stain that's really stuck on my kids' toilet. Then I will move over to my new plant-based product that I told y'all about that will keep that hard water stain away. Now as the liquid gel soaks in the toilet bowl, I'm going to start on dusting the walls in my kids' bathroom. Some might think that all you have to do is dust areas that you use, but in reality, the areas that are not used are the ones that gather the most dust, and dust seems to cling a lot faster to the walls than any other areas. You start to notice that your bright white walls end up creating a dull light in the room and start to look hazy. So I would highly recommend to clean your walls once a month in any room, and the ceiling if you could reach. You can really see a difference once you're done and how much more light bounces off in that room. I'll be using the Method Bathroom Cleaner in the Spearmint scent by Grove Collaborative, along with the kitchen scrub brush. Yes, you guys, a kitchen scrub brush. It was an item that I ended up never using in the kitchen, and then when it was time to clean the shower, I was like, hey, I have a brush that I can use and that might work. And sure enough, you guys, it works great using it to scrub these shower walls. Who says you have to use certain items for certain areas? Not this lady. If you have it and think it will work better using it there, do it, because it might just work for you using it that way. Growth Collaborative may not have everything that I need, but they do have quite a bit of products that I absolutely love to use, and I won't buy them anywhere else. They have a lot of products that I believe in, and my most favorite part about it is that they're all plant-based products. And I have a lot of items that I would reassure you guys that you should use too. So if you haven't already, be sure to check them out and see all of the wonderful products that they have by clicking on my Grove link down below in my description box. Clicking on my Grove link will also allow you to claim a free 5-piece gift set, and you won't be disappointed, so go check them out. While doing this clean, this is literally the best thing that I've used, and it actually scrubs off all of the soap and grime with no extra scrubbing. It literally is taking everything off so easy.
My heart rages around like an ocean in my head. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that it's not reality.
Now that we've gained a good workout scrubbing the kids' shower, we'll be using that CLR liquid that I was just sharing to remove the stain around the kids' drain. You just simply pour it on the area until it's covered and soaking in that liquid. Then we'll set a timer for 2 minutes per directions on the bottle itself, and then drain the liquid from the tub to start scrubbing the area. You guys, that came right off with no hard scrubbing. I literally could have wiped that off with my finger. But don't do that. You don't want that stuff on your skin. Wear gloves. Going to get these mats started into the washer. That way I can start cleaning around the bathroom floor and get those hidden areas that you wouldn't think about cleaning on a weekly basis. Which we should, especially if it can accumulate dust and dirt like this in your home. However, in my home, it seems to accumulate a lot of dust every week or two, depending on how much traffic in the area, or it's just the area that I live around, and with all the animals stirring up that dust is why I get so much inside the house. So we're going to go ahead and take care of the rest of the baseboards in here and that little corner area next to the bathtub. Y'all will be surprised with what I clean out from there. It will make you want to check your corners in your bathroom.
Time stops when I'm falling for you. The world stops spinning. My head is spinning too. Time stops when I'm falling for you.
We'll be using Lysol wipes to clean around the toilet area. Now, don't get me wrong, I trust my Method Lavender all plant-based wipes because that's what I use in my bathroom, but my kids are a little extra dirty. They don't know how to clean up after themselves, take out the trash, aim in the toilet, and unfortunately, there's a little more to clean up with the messes that they make. So, this will do the job even better.
Saw you. My world stopped spinning. Now my world revolves around you. Did your heart stop when you first saw me? Did your world stop spinning? Does your world revolve around me? Me too. Me too. Should I stop where I'm falling for me? Is your world stop spinning? Is your head spinning too?
I hope you guys are getting a lot of motivation and inspiration from this satisfying deep cleaning because I'm not gonna lie, this may look easy, but doing cleans like this are exhausting. And I don't know about you guys, when I do deep cleans like this, I sweat. I sweat a lot. I get really hot and then I'm just sweating everywhere. Too much information? Well, too bad. You're just gonna have to hear me out. Sure, I can put up my hair to avoid getting too hot, but unfortunately for me, it gives me really bad headaches, and they can work down to my neck, making it ache. No, really, which is why you'll see a lot of my cleaning videos with my hair down. Maybe I'll have it up in a bun or a ponytail for a little bit, but after an hour, I have to take it out. It makes my head ache, my neck ache from my headache, and it feels like I want to throw up. Ugh. It's definitely frustrating because the moment I take it out, I can start feeling the relief. Isn't that crazy? any tips on how I can have less headaches or not put strain on putting my hair up? Who else suffers from that, and what do you do with your hair if you need to put it up while cleaning and to avoid those headaches? Let me know in the comments below. But anyways, now that we've thoroughly cleaned this toilet from top to bottom, left to right, and all the way around, we're now going to tackle the inside of this toilet and get rid of this hard water stain once and for all, because I'm so tired of looking at it. The hard water stain did not fully come off with the Lime-A-Way. It was soaking for 30 minutes while cleaning this bathroom, so I used another bottle of Lime-A-Way to soak in the toilet for 30 minutes again, while this time using a Brillo pad to scrub the hard water stain. Now I have used a third Lime-A-Way bottle and letting it soak for another 30 minutes. And another one. And another one. Y'all know that commercial. Okay, here's a little trick that y'all can use for your toilet. Found this hack off of TikTok. Grab a Fabuloso bottle, poke a hole in the bottom of it, and sit it in the back of your tank. It will leak out into the water, and for every time you flush it, it will leave a great scent behind so it doesn't seem like someone just used the bathroom. Oh, and here's the inside of the toilet, you guys. 3 bottles later. I got the hard water stain off the best that I could, but it looks great in here now and better than how it looked before. Alright, now we're going to take care of these shorts that were soaking in the kids' sink. As I said earlier, Alyssa accidentally sat in goat poop. I cannot make this up, because literally if my kids are out back playing in our yard, it could be possible that they'll end up with poop on them or on their shoes because they roam the entire yard like our farm animals do on 2 acres of land. It can either be the goats, the ducks, or the chickens' poop, but everyone still has a good time no matter what they get on them. So that's why the shorts were soaking in the sink. I'm the one who believes to soak items in the sink like that with hot soapy water and a little bit of laundry detergent before throwing it into the washer. I just find it gross if I would have taken those shorts and the mess that they were in and putting it over everything else in the washer. No, no, no. I will remove the filth and then add it to the rest of the laundry. Sure, my washer will do the job, but I just don't find that clean, if that makes any sense. It's like emptying your kids' pockets before you put them into the wash or the dryer, because you don't want it to cause damage or possibly ruin anything else, even though it's doing its job. Wow, we did a lot of work in here, you guys. So I would have to say that this bathroom is all clean, organized, and smelling pretty good with the deep clean that we've done to it. I hope you're getting a lot done and moving right along like I am. Now that this bathroom is all done, we'll be moving on to our master bathroom and doing what we can in there to get it looking as good as the kids' bathroom, because Lord knows that our bathroom needs it too. Okay, are you guys ready to start tackling another bathroom with me? Well, I hope so, because I'm not the only one who's going to be doing this by themselves. Break's over. You're going to get off your butt and clean along with me. So let's do a rundown and show you all the little things that need to be taken care of, because we're most certainly not going to do this another day. We'll be taking care of it right now. Some areas in here won't be as dirty as the kids' bathroom, but there are other areas that are probably a little dirtier than the areas we cleaned in the kids' bathroom. So we will still have those same areas that need to be cleaned, a few other areas that have to be attended to, a lot of things that need to be put back in the right place, and we have a little more to cover in this bathroom. So lots of work cut out for us, you guys, and don't let anyone ever tell you that cleaning is easy, because it's not. It's an everyday job that us moms have to keep up on so that we can have a better and healthier living. So now that I've given you the overview of our master bathroom, let's go ahead and tackle this mess. Here in our bathroom, we're going to first start off dusting the lights, and then like we did in the kids' bathroom, we're going to be dusting the walls all around the bathroom and getting into the corners. I can see the dust balls that cling onto the wall, and then there's little cobwebs that form in the corners. So we're going to make sure to get all that taken down and off before moving on to the next task. This is the one thing I was not looking forward to doing, but someone had to do it. I can hear Chris saying, "Nobody is going to see that, so why are you doing it?" Because I know it's there, and if I don't clean it, it's only going to get worse, build up, and if you don't clean an area, it's bound to have some effect on you later. I was telling Chris, what if we were showering, and you accidentally take the shower head and spray up on the wall, and all over the corners? Then all the dirt and dust came running down the shower wall as we were showering, and before you know it, we're stepping in that gross stuff. Only I could come up with this crazy stuff, but that was my whole thought process, and I told him that when I'm showering, I didn't want to stand in a puddle of dust and dirt. So here we are giving this shower stall a good wipe down. So here's a little glimpse of what I have successfully taken off the top of the shower stall and removed from the cracks. It was a lot of soap and grime stuck on there, but we got it all off. This type of dust can roll up into wet dirt balls and create an even larger mess while cleaning it off. Well, here's an example of them on the bottom of my shower floor. So this definitely got a good clean. How many times a month do you guys deep clean your bathrooms? I've been doing mine once a month because of the issues it could cause to my lower back, so I didn't want to overdo it with all of the bending and the leaning that I have to do while cleaning. However, I'll probably start doing it twice a month because with these new exercises I've been doing for the past couple of months has helped me strengthen my lower back. It has tremendously helped me, which is why I was so pumped to clean the bathrooms for you guys and get it all done because it has allowed me to do more. So ladies, if you have lower back problems where you can easily throw out your back, you get sore from certain bends or lifts, and need help to strengthen and give you some relief, then let me tell you these exercises. Yes, at first it will kick your butt while trying to do them. However, after the first week, you'll be thanking me and will keep on doing it because aside from it strengthening your back, it will put you in a positive mood, give you more energy to do more, become stronger, and release other toxins in your body because you're working out. So, write this down, get a set of 10-pound weights to start out with, and then here's what you'll do. You'll do squats, 2 sets of 15 reps, lunges, 2 sets of 15 reps, wide squats, 2 sets of 20 reps, donkey kicks, 2 sets of 20 reps, deadlifts, 2 sets of 15 reps, side leg raises, 2 sets of 20 reps. Did you guys get it? Did you get it all? I hope y'all got all of that written down, but I promise you, you do these workouts only one time a day, taking 30 minutes out of your day, and you'll start feeling like a new person, a new and faster you.
Would you stay till the morning light, or would you follow me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy, or would you stay with me now till the morning light, till the morning light, till the morning light, till the morning light, yeah. Till the morning light, till the morning light, till the morning light, yeah. Maybe I'm just too weak, maybe I'm just afraid of being alone. Well, I don't care, 'cause right now I feel the love that we said we would burn. Oh, I know that you feel it too. I know that I told you we're over. I swear that I'm sober. Just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me. Would you stay till the morning light, or would you follow me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy, or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Stay till the morning light, or would you follow me, or would you let it be? If I
Hope you guys are really enjoying this video and all of the motivation I've been giving to you in this satisfying deep clean with me. If you enjoy all of this cleaning motivation, then I'd hope you'd consider subscribing to my channel and sticking around for so much more that I have to offer to you guys. Lots of real life messes, lots of changing content, and lots of real life, mom life videos that I just absolutely love to create for you guys. And I'm quite the talker too, so I'd love for you to hang out and listen. However, aside from doing all of this cleaning motivation, I love to do makeovers, DIYs. I do lots of decluttering, organizing, and anything else that I can bring to these videos that I do while being a stay-at-home mom. I want to keep it real and share it with all of you guys. So again, please subscribe to my channel, share my channel with others, and once you've done that, be sure to head over to my Instagram, Mrs. Jessica Savage, as well. I share daily IG stories of our lifestyle, of our farm life, and everything else that I do with being a stay-at-home mom. I truly appreciate each and every one of you and would love to connect with you guys. Thank you for being here, and thank you for supporting me on my journey.
I want to be there and baby dance the night away. I let my head down if I won. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no gloves. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I want to be silly, baby, dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes off if I want. Let yourself be free and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no gloves. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. You can. stuff. You don't have to hide it. Baby, let your head down. Be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off. Don't hide it. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no gloves. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no gloves. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no gloves. You can.
Now that we've completely cleaned this toilet up and down and all the way around, I can now set it up the same way that I did in the kids' bathroom. I'm using the same type of cleaner, just a knockoff of the Fabuloso bottle, which by the way, I only paid $2 for that Fabuloso bottle and only $1 for this bottle that we're sticking in our toilet. Again, this will keep your toilet smelling fresh after every time you flush, and it will leave it a beautiful purple color. Alright you guys, we're almost there. All we have left to do is to clean off this counter, wipe down the mirror, and tidy up the floor with a little bit of vacuuming. Then we're all set. That's it for today's video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video just as much as how pumped I was to get both of these bathrooms cleaned. And we did it. Hope you got tons of motivation and inspiration from this, and I've helped you in some way to accomplish something else in your day. Thank you for being a part of my channel, and thank you for cleaning along with me. I'm so glad to have you here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Remember to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and be sure to head over to my Instagram, Mrs. Jessica Savage, because I'd love to have you over there as well. We share lots of IG stories of our lifestyle, our farm life, and anything else that I can share while being a stay-at-home mom. And lots of DIYs. Again, thank you so much for watching. So I guess I will see you again right back here with a brand new video. Bye, you guys.